And there we are. We are live with Wednesday Writing Sprints with your hosts, Abby and myself, the dynamic duo. No offense to Hank.
We love you, Hank.
Yeah. And I totally won't say that if it's Hank and I on the screen and you're not here, Abby. Don't worry.
Yeah, I know you would never say such a thing.
Happy Wednesday, everybody. Happy second last writing sprint of March for us. In the chat, I see we have B here and Ashley, who had an unfortunate incident at with one of her pupils. Ginger, Athena's in here. Awesome. If you're joining us, feel free to say hello. Let us know what you're working on today. I am plugging ahead with my horror novel. I've decided I want to have this thing done by the end of April rather than the end of May. I'm going to try to fast track that progress, and we'll see.
Wow.
We'll see how it goes. If it doesn't happen, well, we'll pretend I never said that. But
I didn't hear it. La 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 la.
Let me grab. Here's the first link, or the link to our first sprint. I see coming in. We have Matulver and Jane and Shelly joining us as well. Hello.
I love that B used one of my dad's infamous phrases as well. SSDD. Although to make it PG, same stuff, different day. Although my father did not say the word stuff.
Yeah.
So, yep. SSDD around these parts too. So,
Abby, how were your last couple days?
I went on spring break with my children to Disney, where I walked 9 miles in one day, and I'm still sore. I don't know what that says about me, that I'm still sore after 9 miles of walking, but 'tis true. My calves are really on fire right now. So anyway, I'm glad to be sitting.
Good. You had a fun time? Did they have a fun time?
I think everybody had a fun time. And the part that I love the most about Disney, every time I go, I'm like, what writer wouldn't love the imagination and the detail that goes into this place? Like, the more you really look around at your surroundings, and like, it's amazing. I kind of feel the same way at Universal, though. Like, any of those that take the world of a story and put it 3-dimensionally in the real world, I just feel so, like, I don't know, immersed. And
I had the same kind of feeling when, I mean, I've mentioned this like 15 times over the last couple of months, but when I went and saw The Lion King stage production, I'm like, the talent, the imagination, the passion that went into that. And the same kind of thing watching, I don't know if you've seen it, Arcane on Netflix. The level of passion and creativity that went into that show is it's inspiring. It's very inspiring. And I'm not one to be like, oh, you know, there's a muse out there or something waiting for me to tap into it. But like, if I ever need some kind of inspiration boost, I'll just put on an episode of that, because it is that, not like it's good, but it's that well made and it's that inventive.
Yeah.
So yeah, Matulver saying Arcane is sublime. Great word for it. I also saw that NJ and Emily have joined us as well.
So welcome. I don't know how long do we have before I like launch into this next little
We have 1 minute.
Okay. When you were a child, I want you to think about this.
Are you talking to me or the audience?
Anybody. So when you were a kid, did you ever see a show or a cartoon that just grabbed your imagination and like would not let go? And anytime it came on and you heard that theme song, you would come running, because like you wanted so desperately and dearly to live in the world of that show. Think about it, because I have one and it's a super weird one. I guarantee you Doug has never heard of it.
Lay it on me. You got 35 seconds.
The Wuzzles. Have you ever heard of the TV show The Wuzzles?
I have not.
It was this like super weird. It was on for maybe one season in the 80s. I mean, and it was, every character was like two animals like mashed together. Okay. So it was like a moose and a seal, and Moosel was the name of the character. There was a butterfly and a hippo. There was like a lion mixed with something else. I don't know. It like just thoroughly spoke to me though. So
Ashley had a Wuzzles bedspread. Hello, Lynn and Stacey and Electrical. We're going to cover everything everyone said in response to that, and then all weigh in 19 minutes and 50 seconds. We'll talk to you soon. Alrighty, that is our first sprint of the day done. How did everybody do? My music's still bopping in the background. I gotta pause that. um, all right, and Rosalinda should be joining us here in the chat. I'm going to make sure that we have the link to the second one locked and loaded in the chat here.
All right, I'm gonna go through what everybody says that
All
there's.
right.
So it looks like, as far as TV shows, so Matelver said Arcane is Sublime, but I think she was talking about you saying that. NJ said Clone Wars.
Good choice.
That's a
Good choice.
cool one.
Yeah,
Pokemon. I could totally see how that was. Oh, B says Bewitched. I think it's because it has her name in it. B. Oh, Clash of the Titans.
No, Class of the Titans.
Oh, Class of the Titans. Wait, is that
was
that? I don't know that one. I mean, I know Clash of the Titans.
That's a throwback that I haven't heard in such a long time. That I wish I remembered more, but I'll have to bring that to my wife because I guarantee she remembers that.
I'm gonna have to go Google that one. All right, Jane says Gotcha Man. It was called Battle of the Planets in Australia.
Never heard it.
Okay, I gotta look that one up too. Okay, the fact that Ashley had a Wuzzles bedspread. That's amazing. I would totally still have that on my bed if I had one. The B says she's too old for the conversation. Anyway, that's super fun just hearing what everybody else, what catches their imagination. So what was yours, Doug?
Let me think on it a little bit more. I want to address two things in the chat here.
Yes.
First, Athena saying, quick question, what's the name for where a sword goes? That would be the scabbard or the sheath. The hilt is part of the sword.
Top of it, right?
Yeah.
You would.
Yeah. And then Rosalinda now joining us in the chat here. Where does everyone else find this live stream? To which I'm going to play this cute little thing that Hank made for us at the top of the screen there. Be sure to, if you could hit that like button, that really helps us grow here on YouTube and, justifies us doing this multiple times a week. So it makes us feel better. But also, that one, subscribe to our channel. You can hit the little notification bell. And then you'll know 30 minutes ahead of time when the sprint's about to go live, and it'll pop up in your feed.
I think the link was wrong for today because today was the day that Hank accidentally clicked it like 2 or 3 weeks ago.
A month ago.
He went in.
February 26th.
You got all this combobulated, and then you and I were in the sprint, and he wasn't. He didn't know where we were, and he was just talking away to the screen.
Man, the ripple effects that has had has been crazy. Okay, well, yeah, that's funny. We'll have to be sure to remind him of that. Okay, what was mine?
Yeah, what was yours?
I don't know if there's any that completely fit the definition of being super inspiring, but that might just be because my memory is terrible. I really liked, back when I was like 4 or 5, there was this cartoon Gargoyles that was unlike any other cartoon because gargoyles are just cool in my opinion, and like I still stick to that. But I mean, I'm an anime guy. I've always been an anime guy. And so when I was younger, the anime Naruto, which is still one of my favorites, if not my favorite, just got the imagination going and, had a lot of good messages and stuff. So I'll have to go with Naruto. Let's do that.
Nice. I like it. That's your story. You're sticking to it.
Yeah.
So let's see. What's everybody got here today? Word wise, B 631, Matelver minus 301. Must be revising. Emily 445, Athena 562, Ashley 594.
Because you're wounded.
Electrical Tictress 247, Shelly 472. Man, you guys are like, what'd you get, by the way?
I got 1,017. Huh. All righty. Let's get this up on the screen.
12 seconds.
10 seconds here. And yeah, we'll see everyone in 20 minutes. Bye for now.
Bye.
Alrighty, sprint number 2 is done. Let me make our faces big again. Solver saying, am I having a fever dream, or was there a Looney Tunes cartoon where they were superheroes? You know, if you are having a fever dream, I think I had the same one, because I remember that. Or like Looney Tunes adjacent, kind of. I don't know.
Looney Tunes is never one I really watched too much of.
I remember watching it, but it felt like everything that I watched was a little like they were reruns, I guess. So never too into it.
Yeah. So what do we got going on here now? Shelly, 548. Ashley, 290. Electrical Tictress. It says, oh, managed right, 653 more words.
But has to head out. Thank you for joining us.
Yeah.
And I'm glad that you got some words written. B got 548 as well. And Duck Dodgers in the 21st and a half century. Rosalinda saying, I missed this whole conversation. What are we talking about? Abby, you asked us if there were any cartoons from our childhood that inspired us or got the imagination going. And I think we've just kind of devolved into what cartoons from our childhood were.
The ones that we remember.
Yeah, right. Lunatics Unleashed. That's it. That's the one. Emily got 139, some research done. Rosalinda got 376 words. They're killing you today, but I'm glad you still got them written. Yeah. DuckTales and Tailspin. Yes, Ashley, Gargoyles. See, I'm not the only one.
Yeah, Cyber Chase. I
don't know Cyber
vaguely feel like that sounds familiar. Cyber Chase. I'm gonna have to look some of these up. I meant to go look up Class of the Titans. I'm gonna do that right now because
there was a while you do that, there was a cartoon for my fellow Canadians. It was on YTV, and it was usually on at like 11 p.m. on Fridays, and I can't remember what it was called, but it was very strange animation. It was like CGI animation. It was sci-fi, and I always remember it being weird, but the more I think about it, the more I'm like, that felt like it was ahead of its time.
All right, I see Class of the Titans.
Yeah.
It looks awesome. 52 episodes. We could binge that in like no time.
I posted the link to the third and final sprint of the day in the chat there. Oh, okay, youngins. I watched Bullwinkle and Rocky, Tom and Jerry. Yeah. Yes, Metallica, the CGI one had a blue guy in it. Yeah, a blue guy, a red guy, a weird spherical person. I don't know. The Tick was another one. I remember the Tick. But unrelated to cartoons, since we have only a minute and a half, we do have the fourth and final, I guess technically the fifth, but the last installment of our short story challenge show at 2 p.m. Eastern today. That is in 35 minutes and change. So about 15 minutes after we're done here, we will be going live again with our pal Hank to wrap up that challenge. Abby, how did you find your short story this month? Like how'd it go?
I mean, I have to admit that I secretly really loved it. And I know that just tickles Hank because I did not think I was going to like it. I thought you guys were going to kick me dragging and screaming towards the goal of the end, and I loved it. So
yeah, same. Yeah. Absolutely adored it. NJ, actually, Rescue Heroes. I remember Reboot. Okay, Metalver got the name for me. The show was Reboot. NJ saying Rescue Heroes, though. I can remember the Rescue Heroes theme song in my head now, so that's going to be stuck there.
I'm sorry we went down this rabbit hole, but
Reboot was such a strange show because it looked so different from everything else. Just
up now.
Yeah. But from everything that I remember and everything that I think I've heard about it since then. Okay, so it was a Canadian animated series, so that explains why, some people haven't heard of it. But I don't know. 7.9 out of 10 on IMDb based on 6,000 reviews. It's like this nightmarish CGI 90s show. Okay, I hear the beeps from the sprints. We're starting here, people. All right, see y'all in 20 minutes. Alrighty. That is our third and final sprint of this wonderful Wednesday, March 26th, over.
What's your total, man?
Let's see. Well, I'm looking at, I forgot to paste my existing stuff into this one before we started. So doing some quick math, about 3,100 words. Yeah, I'm crushing it. I'm feeling good.
Nice.
Shelly got 588. Ashley got 267. Erica 328. Athena 667. Rosalinda got 400. Abby, how'd you do in this sprint?
Fantastic. Pretty good. I'm not gonna lie, I made a post in the community that had theme songs in it. I tagged you in it, Doug, because I found a guy jamming out to the Naruto soundtracks. Apparently, there were like a whole bunch of different theme
Soundtrack is
songs.
so good. Now I'm gonna have Bluebird stuck in my head all day long. So thank you for that.
You're welcome. And I want everyone who is here to go to the community and find the theme song to your favorite childhood cartoon and stick it in the comments of that thread, because nothing takes me down memory lane like a good theme song. There's something about it. I feel like I'm just right back to whatever time period it was that I was in when, the show first came out. So
I'm putting the link in the chat there.
oh
You head on
yeah.
over to do it. So some other successes here. I think I said Rosalinda got 400, Athena 667, David got 187, Susan got 131 words for revising. That's awesome.
Good.
Ginger edited 4,500 words today. That's
Wow.
fantastic. B got 1268 in total today. Jane saying, talking about some
Serious.
serious writing stuff. And Rosalinda, thank you for joining us and helping us push on, because sometimes you're right, the words don't come easily. So I'm glad you were here, and I'm glad that everybody was here. Again, we have in about 12 minutes, we have the last show in our short story challenge. Abby and I are going to hop off now, and then we will join Hank for that at the top of the hour. So thank you, everybody, for joining us. It's been fantastic, and hopefully we'll see you in a few minutes.
That's right.
Bye for now.
Bye.